I do hate my job. I do hate it. They don't respect me. I work so many hours. I am feeling not appreciated, not supported while I'm there. And what they pay me? Just nuts. I'm going to find a new job. I'm going to find a new job. This is over. This is enough. This is a good one. They pay also more compared to my job. This is better. I got a job. I got a job. I'm going to give notice and buy people. New start. I'm so excited about it. But now that I have this offer, I'm thinking, is the right thing to do? Am I going to end up in a similar situation? And I'm going to find myself in 3 months' time thinking why I've done that. Or perhaps I'm just scared. Perhaps I'm scared. And I'm just procrastinating. And actually, I don't want to say where I am. How many of us found ourselves in this situation at least once in life? How many of us just applied for a new role because we had enough of our current working situation? And how many of us felt the regret because they made the wrong choice? Or feel scared because they are concerned to make the wrong choice? Finding the right career for us is complicated. In general, there are 5 mistakes that is easy to end up with when we're trying to understand how to change our career. The first one is the job title. First of all, it's made up. Each company can call a role with a name, such as project manager or such as senior partner. But what does it mean? Each company has a slightly different meaning. And if for the companies it's not a big deal, because still they will recruit someone, for you they're getting the job make a difference. At the end of the day, we are not our job title. We are what we do on a daily basis. Therefore, the job title matter, but what matters the most is what we do. What are we doing in these 8 or 10 hours per day? And is this what we really want? Because the company is choosing us. But are we choosing the company? Are we choosing that role? Often we think that a new job is in one way direction. In reality, it's a 2 ways. The company proposes something, a job and an income. We propose ourselves, our time and our skills. And then we need to see if the 2 match. So before jumping in a new job, on a new application, just because a new job title look a bit more fancy, explore what actually you're going to do on a daily basis. And perhaps it's the same reason you want to live now, because in your role you're taught to do a specific type of task, but you end up babysitting people, or you end up in complicated situation, or you end up not doing what you sign up for in the first place. So make sure you don't do the same on the next place. The second mistake that we can make is the social status. When we go back from work and we spend time with family and friends, the social status of our role might be important, not for us, but for our ego, not for our family, but for our reflection of what we want to be outside there. We can have the title of the director, but feeling so much under pressure that we are constantly absent with the people around us. We can have the title of senior manager, but in reality being frustrated because we have a team that is totally disconnected, is not working with us, and eventually we do all the work. If you're changing your role, you are changing for a specific reason. And try to question yourself before the job title, before the status, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to achieve a better salary because you want to have a different lifestyle? Do you want to have more time for your family? Do you want to develop new skills? Do you want to challenge yourself? Ask yourself what you want, what you can get from the job, not the social status itself. The third mistake that we can make is about our passion, our work. We think that we need to have a downside because we have such an upside in working in the area that we love. Well, it's not like that. The fact that you're passionate about something, it means that you have skills, knowledge, and you're willing to challenge yourself and keep growing the sector. These are very precious skills and very precious mindset that can be paid for. It doesn't need to be an exclusive game. Both of them could exist. You can have a job that allow you to pursue your passion and allow you to have economic stability and have a working pattern that you decided with your employer or with your team. The fourth mistake that I made at least 2 or 3 times in my career is this rush. The idea that the current situation, the current working environment is too toxic, is too hard, is too demotivating that we want to change quickly. Therefore, what happens is that we apply for many roles, we might receive many interviews, and we go with the first one that pick us up. Perhaps we move to a new role for a very little pay upgrade, or we move a new role that we didn't fully explore, so we might end up in a very similar situation that we have in our current role. The rush as well and this pressure of taking action quickly also remove the space for exploring new opportunities. And with that I mean, by understanding what you like or what you don't like about your current role, you can understand how to improve not just your career, but also your quality life. And if you improve your quality life, your family, your friends, and the people around you will benefit from it because we are connected. We are an employee or perhaps an entrepreneur. We are then a partner, we are friends, we are colleague of someone else, we are the beloved one for people around us. So making the right choice about our career impact us, of course, but also the people around us, impact also our self-confidence and self-esteem and the way we show up. So are you sure that taking this decision in a rush is the right thing to do? This is a mistake I made and many people I know made, but not too often we think about the consequence of it. So pause it. Don't rush in a new role. Just pause it. And the last mistake that I saw in many of my clients as friends is to be chosen instead to choose. Is when we are not fully clear about the new role. We don't ask questions during interviews. We don't ask questions after. We don't explore if someone else had an experience in the same context, same industry, or perhaps the same organization. So we go there blind, with just the heart full of hope that things will go well. Well, in that situation, we are giving the power to destiny. If we are fortunate, we will have a great team. If we are not fortunate, we will have a terrible environment, working endless amount of hours in a toxic situations. Are you sure that you don't want to overcome this resistance in asking questions and in exploring if what you are choosing is worthy? If they assign the job to you, definitely they think you are worthy of the role and they trust what you could do, what you could achieve in this new position. This is great, but this is them. Let's think about you. You need to make sure that they are worthy for you, they deserve your time, they deserve your commitment. I do invite you to take some time and think through these 5 mistakes that I just shared. I do want to remind you that the change we want starts with us. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you found it useful, and I will see you next week where we're going to speak about the 5 A's strategy to find the right job for you. Ciao!